everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last week, Olivia and I went, we went to Walmart, and over where they have all of their grilling supplies, what have you, they had a whole slew of seasonings. And I want to show you what we found. We found this Nashville hot seasoning, and of course, you know, we had to get it to try it. So today we are going to be making a Nashville hot chicken. We're going to do chicken strips. I don't know if you've ever had Nashville hot, but it's absolutely amazing. What I done was I took some chicken breast and I just sliced them into like strips. That's the way we're going to do them. We're going to do them strips today. You could do whole pieces of chicken if you'd like. So let's go ahead and get started. This was about 3 large chicken breasts. So what I done is I just sliced them. Let me get some tongs here so I can show you. I just sliced them into, you know, nice little sizes. I tried to make them all about the same size. That one's a big one, but it turned out to be quite a bit. There's going to be plenty for snacking later, or tomorrow, or taking for lunch, or whatever. But what you need to do first is you need some pickle juice, and this is about 1 1/4 cups of pickle juice. All that I done is put it in a bowl and heated it up just a little bit. I put it in the microwave for about 40 seconds because it was in the refrigerator. It was in my pickle jar, so my pickles don't have any juice in them. So all you're going to add to this is 3 tablespoons of sugar, because you want to kind of balance that out. And once you get that well combined, you need to take a big Ziploc bag like so, or I suppose you could use a bowl if you wanted to. I always like using these though. And then I'm just going to place my chicken right inside of the bag, because we're going to brine this. We're going to brine this chicken first. Look at that. Man, that's going to be a lot of chicken. Anybody want to come over and give this a try with us? I got some big ones, some little ones, and all in between. Now you're just going to take your, let's call it chicken broth, your pickle juice and sugar, and you're just going to pour it right in your bag. Now we're going to seal this, and I need you to try to get a little bit of the air out if you can. That way it lays flatter, and each one of the pieces of chicken will be able to brine nicely. This is going to go in the refrigerator. Probably I'm going to do this for, I'm going to do it at least for a couple hours. I had to see what time it was, see how much time I had. Yeah, to put this in the refrigerator and let it work its magic. Hey, I got my chicken drained. I let this sit for about 3 hours in my refrigerator. Look at it. It's going to be nice and tender. So let me show you what I got going on here. This is just my little casserole dish. I thought it would be easier to use because what you're going to add is, this is 2 cups of flour, and then I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Still got my spoon in there. And then we're also going to use about 2 tablespoons of the Nashville hot in the flour mixture. Good. And we're just going to combine this. And once you have that well combined, we're going to set that off to the side. And here I have 2 cups of buttermilk. And to that we're going to add about 1/4 cup of hot sauce. You could use, this is Frank's, you could use Frank's hot sauce, you could use that Louisiana hot sauce, any type of hot sauce that has that you know, vinegary flavor to it. And then we're also going to combine this well. Now, I recommend that you use a wire rack to put your chicken on once it's dredged, but since I can't seem to find mine and it's dropped off the face of the earth here, I've got a foil-lined baking sheet that I'm going to use to place my chicken on. I've looked everywhere. I don't know where that rack is at. You're gonna take your chicken. It's already moist from the pickle juice and the brine. You wanna make sure that you drain it really well. And then it's gonna go into the flour and then little baby tongs. Then it's gonna go in to the buttermilk mixture and then back in to the flour. And then we're going to shake the excess off. And then we're going to place it right onto, you're going to place it right onto your rack. That's what you're going to do. All right, once you have them all nice and coated, you want to let them sit out for about 10 minutes to let all that flour just kind of adhere to them. Look at that. It's already starting to do it, because actually they've been sitting here for about 5 minutes while I get some eggs on the boil. I'm going to make a salad as well. We're going to add some oil to our little pan here. All right, guys, I ended up switching pans. I thought it'd be a little bit safer because that one was awful high. And then you just go ahead and you put your chicken pieces in here. And be sure not to crowd the pan. You know what? I don't know why that's all the oil I put in there. I'm going to add some more once I get these done. Alright, I'm getting the remaining of my chicken out of the oil. I fried these for about 5 or 6 minutes. They were pretty thin. Now, there was a couple in there that was a little bit bigger, so I fried those for just a few minutes longer. How good. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. Alright, then you're going to take about a half to 3/4 cup of your oil, your frying oil. I hope it don't melt this bowl. Alright, we're going to take our oil that you had spooned out. You got to let it cool, guys, because it's hot. And you only need about 3/4 cup, and then you're going to add some more of your seasoning to it. It's a trial and error basis here, because I have never, it's a half a tablespoon. We have never used this before. I tasted of it. I thought it didn't taste that hot. My husband tasted of it. He says it's really hot, so. I'm going to use about a teaspoon and a half of it. I have lost my brush as well. My brush. My oven rack. Everything's just kind of disappeared. And you're just supposed to brush it right over top. We're just going to use a little bit until we find out how hot these are. And there you are. Look at that. Alright guys, my chicken is done. I want you to take a look at it. Looks good. That's the best way to cook chicken breast, is deep fried like that, just for a few minutes. This could definitely be kicked up a notch. Definitely. I think next time that I make it, I'm going to add some hot sauce to it. A little extra cayenne pepper. But by itself, it's amazing. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you give it a try soon. You know I love you guys very much. Put some hot sauce on it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.